Okay guys, this is Joey John with Mahalo Games, bringing you an educational walkthrough for Diablo 2, Lord of Destruction! Who remembers this game? I do. You should too. This consumed my entire high school career, and I encourage you not to let it do the same, but have fun. So what we're going to do is we're going to do single player. I'm going to bring Alex in a little bit later. The ever so lovely Alex is going to pick a chick character. She's going to be a chick. That's what chicks do. They be chicks. So I'm going to start single player. Do log on to battle.net at least once, even if you're only going to play single player, or make sure you download the patch for Diablo 2 because it's a very old game and it has gone through a lot of very important changes and they are all patched. So patch. Find the patch. Otherwise, nothing that I do is going to make any sense to you because it's totally different. Single player. Here we go. This is the intro. First up, we got the Amazon. The Amazon is a ranged attacker. She's fast, she's agile, she throws javelins, she pokes people with spears, she she shoots people with bows. She has another skill set that allows her to research some passive, some manipulative magic. Next up we got the Assassin. The Assassin's going to lay traps. The traps are basically like spell platforms. You lay it down, it starts shooting spells all over the place. Then she's got martial arts abilities. Those are basically like kick-ass things that you can use to kick people. This is Alex. She's going to have to help me later.
Hi, guys!
She's trying to install it right now, so I got to give her a hand in a minute. And then she's got charge-up attacks. Charge-up attacks are pretty cool. Lets you like go bam, 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 boom, essentially. Just kind of like that. Necromancer, he summons skeletons to poke their little bony fingers at you. He can revive dead stuff, he can blow up corpses, he can cast spells that are really strong debuffs on enemy groups. Very useful to have in your party. Then he also has poison and bone skills, which are direct damage and poison abilities, along with a couple of buffs and debuffs. Mr. Barbarian. The Barbarian is a heavy melee DPS character. He has a skill tree for attacks. He has a skill tree for war shouts, which will buff your party and debuff enemies. And he has a skill tree for passive abilities, which will increase your proficiency in certain respects of the game. Then you've got the Paladin. The Paladin is a great character to start with because he's very resilient. He is a melee character for the most part. All of his skills are set around that. He has attacks. He has a skill of attacks, a skill tree of attacks. He's got offensive passives, or offensive auras and defensive auras. The auras are something you activate, and it passively will give all of your allies or all of your enemies some sort of buff or debuff. Excellent abilities to have. He's really an awesome character to have in a party. Next up is the Sorceress. The Sorc is the DPS magic monster. She's nothing but offensive spells, really, and she does it very well. You can either go with fire spells, ending in the Hydra, which is a spell you can summon that shoots fireballs on its own. Next you got the Lightning skill set, which will allow you to shoot lightning bolts. There's really not like a massive end game spell for that, so it's kind of a little more ambiguous. Then you got the Cold ability. Cold ability shoots Frozen Orb, which is a ball of ice that shoots out and spits little tiny icicles everywhere. It's really awesome. She's a very impressive character. Then you got the poor little druid over here at the end. He even has the least interesting, Okay, let's compare for a moment. Druid. Yeah, backup druid. Let's bring him out again. Yeah, I'm very scared. Okay, way cooler, right? Yeah, well, the druid, he's got shape-shifting skills. Those are pretty much what you're going to do. It turns you into either a werewolf or a werebear. They will make you a lot stronger, but not as strong as a barbarian, for example. He's kind of a jack of all trades, but not really a specialist in anything. And in this, especially when you've got a party, you need to be a specialist. He's got summoning abilities. He can summon pets to help him out, and he also has elemental skills, which are like damage spells. Not nearly as good as the Sorceress, though, so I really would not recommend the Druid unless you want to slowly work your way through the game. So I think that I'm going to go with... I know that Alex is going to pick a chick character, like the Assassin or the Amazon. If she picks an Amazon, which would be awesome, I think, gosh, it's kind of for me right now between... I'm going to go the melee character. I'm going to go with either the Barbarian or the Paladin, but I don't really know which. I think I might go with the... Gosh, this is so hard because this is the character you're going to be playing the whole game. I think I'll probably go with Paladin. Boom. Here we are, Rogue Encampment. I will get you guys set up in the next menu, or in the next video, and we'll begin.